Today we are discussing the Mulberry Antony.
Whoop, whoop.
I was about to say Mulberry Bayswater, but that clearly isn't a Mulberry Bayswater.
We did a lot of those though.
For anyone who doesn't know our channel or who we are BS, and we are located in Shetton Mallet, Somerset, home of the Mulberry. If you're into mulberries, we've done a lot of videos reviewing them. We have a resale luxury shop here, and we review bags that are new in. We also review our personal collections and hauls and stuffs. Isn't that correct, Mr. Aubrey?
Whoop, whoop. That's correct, Bethany.
So today we've got the Mulberry Antony. We acquired
you think about that one?
Yeah, I keep forgetting its name. We acquired this very recently, so it is available to buy if you're in the market for one. When we were working there, at least, it was a very highly requested handbag.
Correct.
I say handbag loosely. Not a lot of people, especially when we were around the Mulberry scene, knew that all before Johnny Coker, all Mulberry bags with ladies' names were for ladies, and all bags with men's names were for men.
So like they had obviously the Antony.
Technically, obviously everyone can have anything, but
of course, but the Stanley was a briefcase, or something like a briefcase.
Maxwell.
These were all men's, technically men's business bags. Yeah, there you go.
So,
and then you had like Lily,
Antony,
Cara.
And I told people this because I was like, "It's a man's bag," because everyone used to complain we didn't have them. We were when we were outlet.
Yeah, and they were very popular at the time too.
Complain we didn't have them, and I'd be like. They'd be like, "Oh, why don't you have any of the Antony? Or why are they in the men's section?" I'm like,
technically it's a man's bag, yeah.
Bag?
It was actually pushed.
It was. Do you remember when Mark Wright from Only Essex wore one at the airport and everyone went crazy because they were like,
I do.
He's wearing a lady's bag. Well, no, he's wearing
a man's bag.
So this is it essentially. It came in two different sizes: the small, and the large, which is obviously about double the size of this actually.
It's quite good, yeah, it's a fair bit bigger, isn't it?
Yep. So they have the classic postman's lock, as shown.
Yep.
With the tree logo in. This is an antique brass if you want to know what hardware this is in. It has the flap closure. It's in NVT leather, which is the natural vegetable tan leather.
The classic leather.
Naturalist form of leather you can get.
The most natural, yeah.
Yeah. This is in an oak shade. I actually
quite a light oak, isn't it?
don't think it's oak, as in classic oak.
No, I don't think it is.
But this one is an outlet Antony.
Made for outlet, yeah.
And you know that because they have a little tree stamped on them, whereas the full price ones didn't have a tree stamped in the leather.
Yep, that's so true.
That?
Yep. And a lot of people try and differentiate between fakes with that tree and without it, and that's not correct.
No, that they would just produce for a period of time
for outlet.
To go into outlet because they were so highly requested. It has the top strap, and these really vary bag to bag. This one is webbed with the buckle.
It's also lighter, isn't it? Some of them can be like even
dark.
The ones, yeah, dark.
They're always sort of like contrasting.
Yeah.
But they were always webbed. People really wanted leather on these, and there was just like these bags cast a lot of opinions. I don't think they're as popular now.
No, they're not.
Which is strange. Like
I think that, in my personal opinion at least, I think that was the Bayswater, which you carry easily over your shoulder, across your body.
Yeah.
So when the Bayswater in MBT was popular, this became the second that you could kind of just.
It's super cute. So it is unisex.
And this one's obviously pre-owned too.
It fits really nicely on a lady from the perspective that it's got this sort of like dip here.
Yep.
And I find that sits really nice on a lady's hip. I know it sounds really funny.
Or a man's hip.
Or a man's hip, but
ladies are curvy that way, is that what you're saying, generally?
Men generally prefer things to sit flat.
Yeah.
This would sort of like sit like, anyway.
I see what you mean.
It's like a small like messenger style bag, right?
Yep. Like
So you flap it open. Common misconception about Antony's is this is a raw lining. It's not suede lining, it's raw.
Yeah, a lot of people think that that's like an extra kind of added lining, but what you're seeing there is the back of the sheet of the front leather.
Yes. And then also another thing on Antony's, which people, there's a little bit hoo-ha about, is this patch.
Yep.
So they have varied throughout the years. You get Bayswaters with the rectangular patch. You get vintage bags with the rectangular patch.
The
and
oval,
you get
the oval as
Antony.
well.
The oval is a newer thing, but they mix and match throughout the years. And it does have the fob on it. as well if that's your bag.
Once again, that's not a way to authenticate a bag or not, as the case may be.
It's a helpful,
shape, size.
It's a helpful thing, but it doesn't tell
No,
you.
it does not. Yeah.
And it's a raw line bag there, one singular compartment, and it's got its little made in England tag. That's another way of telling the bag's a little bit more on the vintage side, because not a lot of bags are made in England anymore.
No, and a lot of the
mainly
Antonys
new
weren't
collections.
towards the end as well, correct?
Yeah, mainly new collections and staples.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just wanted to do a quick review on this. This one's in store with us now. It has been well loved, but I do think the patina or the age really does, like this leather, the MVT leather, it really does help it.
Do you know, I actually think it's maybe a controversial thing to say. I actually prefer them a bit more used. That almost looks
Yeah, I like
new.
to use base wash as
You know?
well
Yeah.
on someone else, on
Yep.
me. So it has signs of wear.
Only very light though, yeah?
Very lightly. If you wish to inquire about it, then send us a message. It isn't online or anything yet. It's literally a brand new in. It comes with its dust bag, and I'll just do a quick show and tell. Purple dust bag. They went purple to grey.
Yep.
Before this one, it was green.
Yep.
And then you can also get white, which were intended for special leathers like ostrich, hair calf. Because they were slightly softer, they were slightly fluffier, and now they are like canvas colour, aren't they? They're like cream.
They're like a canvas, like a creamy colour, yeah.
But this bag, also there's a tree there. This bag is the most faked bag.
Yep.
So if
I would also say a good way to know if you this bag obviously getting is for that bag. That's a great example. If you hold it the other way, it's long and narrow, so it's the shape of the bag. And generally, it sounds ridiculous, but if you get a massive dust bag, you can. If you get a massive dust bag, generally that's not what came with it.
I do have though in stock if anyone is interested, because I don't know what to do with them, quite frankly.
Should I go and get one?
Yeah, go and get one. If you stay to the end of this video, you're in for a treat and a half. I acquired maybe 50 of these dust bags from a collector, or maybe 3 years ago now, and I don't know what to do with them. I really want to make them into bean bags. They're massive. He's coming to show you one. Run.
More the way much.
They are ginormous. Like, you could get your whole body in that, couldn't you?
Yep, there's a logo.
Yeah, they're pretty massive. And I have them.
Come back. You've left them with no one.
I have them in various different colours as well. I've got green ones, the vintage green ones. But I think the lady was gonna. They're for luggage, by the way. I think the lady was gonna make them into pillows.
Yes.
But never got round to it, and I think beanbag, like floor pillows, would just be really like fabulous. Anyway, so that is the Mulberry Antony. We diverse. Is that what you digress? We diverse as well.
We do.
So this is the Mulberry Antony in store with us now. If you're interested in purchasing, we do have another one coming in. It's Antony season.
What
in
colour?
taupe.
Okay,
so
that's a lot newer.
I might do a video on that as well, because it's a slightly different colour.
And leather?
I might compare.
And leather,
comparison of leather. So if you're interested in that, then keep a lookout. It's probably going to go up on Instagram at some point, but we just had a massive load of beautiful clothes in, so I'm very excited to go through those.
Keep your eyes peeled for a haul coming soon with those.
Yes. So anyway, Mulberry Antony.